This video is brought to you by my lovely patrons over on Patreon. If you'd like to support this channel and get some pretty nifty perks such as exclusive weekly audios and novel readings, the link is in the description. No, I'm good. Guys, night just ended a little bit early. I'm chill. I'm totally fine. Don't even worry about me. In fact, don't even get up, alright? Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good. No, I'm good. I'm fine. I'm okay. I'm chill. I'm just gonna go to my room, okay? I said, no, I'm just gonna go to my room. No, I swear. I swear I'm fine. You don't even look up from the tea. I'm fine. I'm chill. I'm good. I promise you I'm okay. Yeah. Because I wasn't thinking straight. I know you would have just seen me tomorrow morning and asked me all the questions, but I didn't really want to do them all tonight, I guess. Nah, because now that you've seen it, I gotta answer the questions, you know. Yeah. I'm okay. I am alright. I am totally fine. Nothing like immensely serious happened. Too much. But I'm okay. No, I had some ice on it for a little bit. I promise you, I'm fine. Plus, I've dealt with enough of these in my time that I should be good to go. Yeah, I'm distracting. Is that a problem? Is that a problem? Yeah. Let's sit, I guess, right? Yeah, okay. So how was your night? I don't know. I thought it was a good icebreaker. It could have been at least, right? Right? No, well, that's good. At least you got to rest. You know, boss isn't working you to the bone, at least for now. It's not a distraction. I'm just trying to have some lead up to segue into this, not immediately dive headfirst into why that my cheek is swollen and stuff. So before we start this, I'm gonna make a request. It is one you can abide by or not, but when I tell you this story, I am hoping that you will not be mad at me, please. You'll see. There's not a 0% chance that you would be mad. Yeah, the double negatives. They always come out when I'm trying to skirt around stuff. So guys' night, obviously, me and the boys going out, you know, hanging out at a bar, everyone drinking, me not drinking and just chowing down on wings, because why would you go to a bar and not have wings? Seriously, like, the best thing to have at a bar is not booze, it is wings. Anyways, the usual suspects are there. Derek is there. Cody is there. Jason is there. Marcus is there. Marcus brings someone who is not invited, which we never like an unwelcome guest. We always like to be prepared ahead of time, but you know, hey, you don't want to like completely exclude the person. You want to make them feel a little bit welcome, except in this case, because that guy was Tyler. Now I know what you're gonna say next. Oh, what a common name. No, it's It is the Tyler you are thinking of. And that was exactly the question I had. Hey, Marcus, why would you bring the ex-boyfriend of one of my best friends the week after they had an incredibly messy breakup? Right? Good question. One fun fact was never answered. Never got an answer for it. But anyways, let me continue. The rest of the guys are kind of as confused as I am. Me, Derek, Jason, Cody. We're kind of looking like, oh, what is bro doing here? So they kind of had your back too to make you feel good about that situation. But we didn't want, it's guys' night. We don't want to have any like major beef or scuffles or anything like that. I know, ironic. You see my face right now. So we kind of just lay off for a second. And for the first like 10 minutes, it's good. Everyone's going around the circle, updating everyone about what's been going on in their personal lives. Fun fact, Jason is considered proposing to Irene, but do not tell her that, please. I know, they're such a good couple. Anyways, everything's fine until we get to Tyler. And then get to hear all the fun escapades that man has been up to. You think that it would be enough for him to put it all on his Instagram stories, but no. Are you okay you want an explanation for why this happened? Or are you okay with hearing some not necessarily significantly okay mental health information, things that might negatively affect your mental health? Okay, cool. So he went into depth about the escapades that he has been on since you two broke up. Now, what I thought was, going out to the club, kissing girls, flirting with girls, all that stuff. No, he has gone further with all of these girls that he's been seen with at the club. He has, in fact, paid for sex workers. He has apparently, according to him, broken a girl's heart. He spent a weekend with her, treating her to the best weekend ever, and then just kind of got tired of her and stopped seeing her. And I'm just gonna be straight with you. I think I snapped. Yeah, no, I snapped. Dealing with the stuff that I was dealing with you, right? And being here consistently for you as your best friend and seeing the constant pain and struggle that you are going through and hearing the person who is solely responsible for that pain and struggling just absolutely go to town on these debaucherous and in all honesty disgusting stories about how great he's doing and how much his life is a win on all accounts. Yeah, I didn't take too lightly to that. And so at first I confronted him. And I said, hey, man, can you show a little bit of respect to my best friend and the friend of a lot of people here? And I don't know, man, maybe you don't have this conversation right now, like a week after you two broke up. Not exactly what I would like to hear or anyone would like to hear. And then he had a couple drinks in him. I know, because at this point, he went on a tirade for like 10 minutes. And he said, oh, what you gonna do about it? pussy, I'll fuck you up. And at this point, I'm about 10 wings deep. I'm very upset. I'm livid. I can't deal with my best friend being disrespected like this. And so I did something like super not great. But to be fair, I did say I was going to. Yeah. Well, I looked him in the face and I said, I'm going to hit you now. And then he said, what? And then I hit him in the face. Yeah, not good. You always make fun of my fingers being so thick. You call them sausage fingers. That's because the bones are really big in them. They pack quite a wallop. I immediately knocked him down. He like down goes Frazier type beat. And then fun fact, newly on the shit list, Marcus comes up and that's where I got this bad boy from. Ow, that hurt. Why did I do that? I thought that'd be so like funny and cool, and then I did it, and then that hurt. That's so dumb of me. No, I'm fine. You don't need to give me any ice or anything like that. I'm chill. But then I punched him in the face. And yeah. And then Tyler tried to get up. And then I punched him in the face again. And then I left. No charges pressed because all of my friends were there, and 4 against 2 in terms of what happened. I know there are probably cameras around there, but I kind of got the idea that Tyler wasn't the most liked in the establishment, so that is what happened. Yeah. So, are you going to... what level of hatred and vitriol are we at for me? Like a 10 or a 1? Maybe like a 9, 8. I'm expecting somewhere around, there. Because you talked about how much he broke your heart and how much you thought you were going to be with him for the rest of your life and yada, yada, yada. So I kind of figured that you would be upset that the guy you still had feelings for, I kind of knocked out. Oh, yeah. It was definitely knocked out. The first one didn't knock him out. The second one did. It felt really good, honestly. It felt so good. And I don't like commenting on your either friendships or relationships past what you tell me and giving your opinion on what you want my opinion on, because that's your own personal life and I don't want my opinion to influence you. That dude sucked. Even when you were dating him, he may not have been a cheater, but he was like a super duper misogynist kind of, but in the very covert way where I can understand that not seeing that when you're in a relationship and you have those rose tinted glasses on. So does that mean you're not upset with me, though? Yeah, no, for sure. I can answer any question you want. I mean, didn't I just tell you why I did it? He was being immensely disrespectful. And I've never really liked him in the first place. And I could tell if I didn't do something about it, we were getting another half an hour of these just awful comments and very graphic details about his intimate life and that I was just not willing to go through. So I put an end to it. Yeah, but I've never been in that situation before, so you can't say that I wouldn't do that. At least you can't ascertain that in a 100% way. But yeah. Okay, we'll play your game. Sure, maybe there's more to it. And what if there was? Yeah, and then exactly, and then more to it. You say you're my roommate and best friend, and I care about you a lot, and that's what that is. Yeah? You know what? You're right. Strip it down. Be truthful. That dude's a lame. He's a piece of garbage. And I don't think he deserved you at all remotely. You want me to be completely transparent? I will. That dude sucked hardcore. Was never good enough for you in any capacity whatsoever. And maybe I was a little bit jealous. Yeah, pretty girl. Maybe I was a little bit jealous. Maybe I thought that there was no way that you could see me in front of you every single day and continuously go on dates with this guy. Maybe I knew that there was a level of friendship here before my feelings developed deeper for you. And yeah, we're roommates and all that stuff, but maybe I was just, I don't know, feeling a little bit aggressive, possessive. How dare he talk about my girl like that? And sure, I may only be able to say that in a friendship way, but maybe I want to say it in more than a friendship way. And if that's really a crime, then put some handcuffs on me. Ooh, don't do that. Shut up. I'm trying to be serious. Put some handcuffs on me, tie me to the bed, and have your way with me, because that's how I feel. Yeah. And I'm not afraid to say it. That is how I feel. What do they say? Yeah? And do you subscribe to that notion? And scars are sexy? You're something else. Now, what happened to the damsel in distress that was crying all over this man not but 2 days ago, 1 day ago, and I had to get tubs and tubs of ice cream for? And nothing can turn you off a man faster, huh? I wish I had taken some pictures. I would have showed you. On the floor, splayed out completely. Yeah. Yeah, it was. I know I wasn't very good in art class, but I think that was the best painting I ever made. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I get you revved up, huh? Okay, but in all seriousness, I know that I've said things that could potentially lead you to believe that I'm only interested in you in a physical way, and that's not the truth whatsoever. I like you so much, ridiculously so. To be fair, I didn't figure that out until you did start dating Tyler, so I'm not gonna be all pouty about the fact that you dated someone else while we were roommates, but I definitely like you a whole bunch. More than I, because we were such good friends first, more than most people at this period of their feelings for someone else is. You don't need to call me out every single moment. But yeah. I do love you. What are you going to do about it? Okay, okay, just watch out for the... Uh, listen, if that's what I get from knocking out one of your ex-boyfriends, I will gladly partake in that every single day to get one of those. And thank you for not getting my cheek either. Yeah, I can't believe, why did I slap it? Why was I so dumb to do that? That doesn't make any sense. I don't know. What do you want this to make us? And you're sure about that? Genuinely? You ready to jump into something else after? Okay. I would really like that. So, since boys' night got cut early, would you like to cuddle up and watch something? Cool. Yeah? Okay, all right, okay. I was wondering if you were gonna say it. Of course, you didn't say it immediately after when someone bears their soul to you like that. And also, you're the one who's in a relationship. I don't know if you can even have those feelings of love towards me, but I'm not gonna lie and say that it doesn't feel good to hear that. So, yeah, I love you.